Hi, welcome back to Focal Point AFR Talk. Don't know if you saw this. Domino's Pizza is actually experimenting with drones, airborne drones that deliver pizza right to your door. They've got a test model that's out there doing it, and apparently you don't need a flying permit to operate a drone as long as you're less than 126 meters off the ground. So they've got some operator, not operated by GPS, although that could become a sort of automated. They got a ground operator. They put a couple of pizzas in that kind of that warmer bag, whatever they call it. What do they call that thing? Insulation bag. They put it on the drone, and then this guy flies it right to your front door. So within a 4-mile radius, they can get it there in about 10 minutes. So who knows what's going to be happening. Now, here's something that you probably did not know. According to the standards of the left, I'm not saying this. This is not my judgment. But according to the standards of the left, Michelle Obama is a homophobic bigot. She is a homophobic hate monger, because what she did last night at a fundraiser is she got right in the face of a lesbian activist. She stared her down. She got within 3 inches of her face, told her to get out of my face, and had the woman escorted out of this fundraiser. And this poor lesbian activist was just there to appeal, to plead with Michelle Obama for equal rights for homosexuals, equal rights for lesbians. And Michelle Obama had no patience with that. Her name is Ellen Sturtz. She's a 56-year-old D.C.-based activist. This is according to the Washington Blade, which is a gay publication in D.C. She's affiliated with the grassroots LGBT group Get Equal. That's one of the, I get their stuff all the time in email, one of the homosexual activist groups. And she had an exchange with the First Lady, and she's a part of Code Pink, and she'd gone up, but she'd interrupted Michelle Obama, and I'm not saying that that was the right thing to do at all. But when Code Pink does this, when they go into some kind of military hearing and they interrupt it and they shout about people being baby killers, the left lionizes them. What bravery, what courage. You go, girl, Code Pink, getting it done, interrupting, getting in the faces of these old white males and their anachronistic values. Well, when a Code Pinker, because she's Code Pink, when she pulls that stunt on Michelle Obama on behalf of lesbian rights, she gets escorted out of the room. And according to Washington Blade, she said that Michelle Obama cut me off immediately, leaned over the podium, sort of put her big hand, says she has a big hand, put her big hand towards me and said something to the effect of, you don't do that to me, or I don't do that. Then I made a comment that I'm interested in making sure that we have employment protections, and I'm not going to be quiet any longer. Sturz said things became even more testy as Michelle Obama left the podium to talk to the activists face-to-face. She came down from the podium and got into my face, probably within 3 inches of my face. She said, it's either I have the microphone or you have the microphone. And so I said, I'll take the microphone. Fine, give me the mic. I'll be glad to talk about equal rights for lesbians. And Michelle said, if you take the microphone, then I'm leaving. Then the crowd intervened and called for Michelle to hold on to the microphone. Sturtz said this, when I left, I made some comments as they were kicking me out about being an old, abrasive lesbian, just looking for full federal equality, but she still got kicked out of the room anyway. She said this, I have been the nice lesbian. I'm not nice anymore. I'm nice, but I don't want to be quiet any longer. I don't want to listen to the nonprofit organizations or even Michelle Obama tell me what the time frame is, how many decades I'm going to have to wait for full federal equality. She paid $500 for the privilege of shouting at Michelle Obama and getting stuffed in return. So Michelle Obama, a homophobic, hate-mongering bigot, who knew? Then one last thing before we go to the phones, 888-589-8840.